Hi, everybody. Leanne Holitza here at the Healing Studio. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Going towards the end of the year here. So for those of you who haven't ever participated with me, what we'll do is we'll do a collective reading with the yantra deck, and then we will do a 1, 2, 3 reading, and that will be the start of your personal reading. So you'll pick a number 1, 2, 3 in the card, and we're using the Starseed Oracle deck today. And then you can type "me please" in the comments, and I will get to as many people as I can in our time together. Now, pretty much I always get to the bottom of the list, but you sometimes do have to wait the entire half hour, even if you typed in at 11:59. Me please, because these me pleases have been coming in since early this morning. Okay, and just a little hint: if you go to YouTube, it lets you comment early. Facebook makes you wait till the actual event before you can say me please. So if you want a me please earlier, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and get it there. There's also the benefit of subscribing to my YouTube channel is to get the replays. If you don't have time to watch, you can watch at least the forecast. And we look out for 1, 2, 3. When we start to get the cards 3 times, we look out for that message too, because that becomes the theme for the week for all of us. Okay, so there's a reason to listen till the end. Is my point. Okay, let me tell you what friends I brought on board today. This is Connection and Mentorship Ascended Master Spray for Merlin. Okay. So the Merlin spray we're going to use is an Amanda Ellis brand. And you can see she also does color therapy. So these colors in the bottle actually matter. We are going to pull on board some black tourmaline. This that will help us release what we don't need anymore. It's really good for times of crisis or intense extreme stress. So I'm going to pull that on board with us. And let's see, a couple of announcements on today is there's a happy birthday to the Crystal Shop and Back. So if you guys are local, you might come stop by and see what's going on here for the birthday party. We also have Shop Small Saturday happening, which happens right after Thanksgiving, where there'll be discounts and things like that. Tonight is our last sound bath. Again, if you're local and you want to get in on that for the month, and maybe for a while, we'll see. And then we've got intentions and affirmations happening on December 22nd, and that's where we sit down and really set ourselves up for the beginning of 2025. Big changes are happening, so it's good to get in on that stuff. All right, let's start off. Here's my website in case you don't know who I am and would like to know more. And let's see, this is how we play. Okay, here we go. All right, so we're starting off with non-resistance. This is struggle with accepting ourselves oftentimes. When I get this card in a reading, I feel that someone is very self-critical. Somebody is saying things to themselves that maybe isn't super loving and kind, and that they could kind of check that out and see how that's not serving them. Helper card, space. Okay, so what this card is saying in the direction that it is and everything is saying that this week is focusing on giving yourself space, but particularly from your own inner critic, from your own thoughts and destructive thought patterns, and really just start to open up to a little bit of a softer spaciousness inside yourself around everything. I mean, we're going through massive changes, and sometimes when we go through massive changes, it really freaks us out and we want to just cling to what we know. But it's not good to cling to anything we know right now because everything wants to change, and that's a good thing. Okay, end of the week. Vision sideways. So what this is basically saying is be with your own vision. Don't worry if the world is not reflecting back yet what you think it should be reflecting. Be with your own vision. Create beauty in your life. Create beauty in your flow and see what happens next. Okay, that's going to be the focus towards the end of the week. All right, now let's do 1, 2, 3. So this is where you're just going to play, and if you're watching later, this is how you can get a card too, right? You can tune in to which card might be yours, but everybody go ahead and tune in. 1, 2, or 3. Which one is yours? All right, here we go. If you picked 1, you're going to be working on, you've got the love. Okay. So this is about boundaries, not being too enmeshed with people, checking in with how you might be in a codependent space with somebody or something, and just really being able to kind of get some clarity about that this week. Okay. If you picked 2, your focus will be the Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study higher learning. Okay. So this is where you guys, if you got this card, that you're here for it. We all are here for it right now. We all signed up for this time period. But if you got the Earth School number 2, this is when your week is going to be full of lessons. Take notes. Okay. If you picked 3, you're going to be working with Star Brothers, which is protection and loyalty, safety, trust, giving yourself a chance to really feel that, this process is a protected process, that you are held through the week in protection. You don't have to see the entire world as a threat. You are okay. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to get to the me pleases. So I'm going to say hi to the bottom of the list just so you know I'm see you down there. And your name's going to show up at the bottom of the screen. And I'm not going to necessarily say your last names. So there might be more than one Gina or Natalie or whatever. So just kind of know about that. So at the bottom of the list right now, Eli, hi, Natalie, Gina, Stephanie, Crystal. You guys are, believe it or not, at the bottom of the list, even though you came here right on time. Again, that little trick of going over to YouTube early. Kimberly started off the comments at 6:31 a.m. Okay, for your focus, Kimberly, you are going to be working with the earth, learning how to be human in this world, but not of it. Okay, so focus this week as you're working on your inner critic, as you're working on your spaciousness around things. Be of the earth, but just know that this is like a temporary little jaunt, a journey of the consciousness. In and out we go constantly with this planet, right? Just focusing on that. Heidi, you are working on activating Earth. Okay, so this is power places, ley lines, trust where you are, where you're led to, going where you feel drawn. This could be kind of a sacred sense of feeling. Really letting yourself notice how energy shifts depending on the places you are. You can really feel the energies of certain places. It's kind of tuning into that this week. Gina, you're working with I'm sorry, okay? Defenselessness, riding past wrongs, uprooting. This may even be apologizing to yourself for what you may have allowed over the course of a lifetime or whatever. And it's a good week to make amends. I am planning another Satori event, which is a really great way to play your way to rewriting the story. The one I'm planning is live. So if you want a virtual one, you can let me know. All right, Katie, burnout proof leaders, cracked open. Okay, so this is rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Okay, so the rock bottom energy is not necessarily bad, right? This is when you finally go, okay, I've done all that I can do, and I've tried to swim and can't swim, and maybe I just need to surrender instead and just kind of, it's not always a lovely omen, but it's not ever bad. Jenny and Jared. Oh, I shuffled and shuffled. We got the cracked open some more. Okay, so this could be a 3 times the charm thing since it's put there together. So you can kind of see like all the light comes out from when the ego has to get out of the way, when the sense of self has to rewrite itself, has to let go of what it thought. That's what the focus for this week is. It's not a punishment. It's not a karmic, unload. It's just you learning more about you. Jared, you're going to focus on the Hyreth, okay? Longing for home, homesick for the stars. This deck is the Starseed Oracle. So, a lot of us have origins elsewhere, consciousness-wise, and so they might be feeling like you're a little bit away from home, a little bit, and home may feel completely far away, like even off planet home, that kind of thing. So just give yourself some space around that this week and just like maybe explore that. What does that even mean? Maybe journal it, meditate on it. Diane, fall into my arms. All right, so this card is about surrender and holding the opposite extremes of life. Okay, so trying not to be the one who's in control or has all the answers this week. Instead, ask for help where you need to ask for it. And be honest with yourself about the help that you need. It's sometimes it's hard to admit, because we are scared that, if we give up power or control, or we say we need help with something, we may never regain our strength. That's not entirely true. Okay, blossoming lotus, you are working with deep cellular healing. Go figure, right? Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Hopefully you're going to do that little ritual we talked about. And yeah, so your cells are healing this week, which is very nice. And really, you guys, if you just optimize the environment of your cells have the wisdom, the biological wisdom to do what they need to do. All right, Shannon, forge, don't follow. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. Okay, so focus on leadership of yourself. Don't necessarily, wait for someone else to give you permission or give you the answers. But also leaders lead. They instruct, they delegate, they are centered in themselves, they have direction and vision, so that energy would be useful. Kara, the cosmic heart. All right, devotion, potency, making your life a moving prayer. So this week, just really work on what you're devoted to and put your focus where you want to put your focus, what you want to grow. Okay, Tatiana, you are going to work on forge, don't follow. All right, so similar to Shannon, you are paving a new path. You're being the leader you wish you had. Okay, don't follow the leader this week, be the leader. Okay, wherever you can, be the leader. I know sometimes shyness can be a thing, but you don't have to be shy. You can be a leader. Mackenzie, deep cellular healing too, physical and emotional healing. So just taking really good care of yourself this week on a physical level and an emotional level so that everything can really kind of restore and repair as it needs to. Good food, that kind of thing. Okay, Miranda, messenger. Okay, so this is bringing harmony and balance. Okay, so listen to the messages. If you have an oracle deck that you like, get it out every day. Throw a card every day. If maybe you like song shuffles, shuffle the music on the radio. Listen to the messages carefully and make note this week, okay? Nicole, third time's the charm. I had a feeling. Cracked open. Here we go, rock bottom. I'm going to pull it up in the book, okay? Because now it's for all of us. Okay, it says, don't let the weight and density of the world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more of it home into your body. At the center front of your life, it's though an extreme pressure of life's trials that diamonds are cultivated. It's when you are there darkest that we are cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. Okay, there's more, but that's the basic. So that's for all of us, you guys. This week, we need to take our pain and turn it into gold. Alchemize. Addison, you're working with deep cellular healing. That's third time's trauma on that one. So thanks for that as well, you guys. Here we go. I'm going to read some deep cellular healing words now. Listen up, because it's for all of us. Okay, your body knows how to heal. Healing is your natural state. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner and outer, has been out of alignment. If you're suffering from a mystery or chronic illness, don't allow yourself to think you've done something wrong. Today, it's difficult to navigate our health, and this card has made its way to you. You're being called to focus on healing in practical ways. Prioritize your health. Be kind and tender to your miraculous body. Give yourself grounding and care you need. Put your body first to nourish yourself as you would a newborn baby and treat yourself with tender care. Okay, that's for all of us, you guys. Treating our bodies very special and carefully this week. All right, CC. Earth School, if you picked 2 at the beginning, it's doubling down. Life lessons, you're in higher learning. You came here on purpose. You want to know what this time period's about. So give yourself a chance to really explore the lessons this week and just be in the lesson. Just be curious. Kelly and Matthew. Kelly, you've got Earth pulsing. Okay, so this is slow down and take some time to go out into nature. So pace yourself, my darling. Go outside more. Matthew, for you this week, you're going to work with lost lands. Okay, so your soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Okay, so this is we're looping lifetimes. So just trust your soul wisdom this week and not worry too much about whether or not you have the agenda and plan for this lifetime, but just kind of tap into that infinite wisdom. So you may feel a little lost is the point. Tanya, fourth time's the charm on this one. So deep cellular healing. I'll pull up more of this for us to read, but this is obviously, guys, focus on your health this week. When there's a big call to health, it's be who to listen. Okay, so here we go. You may be called to switch things up in your body and your emotional well-being, to call a team of helpers to support you in navigating any challenges you may be experiencing emotionally. The Arcturians are a galactic group of beings who have mastered deep cellular and emotional healing. They want you to know that it's possible to feel vibrant in your body, even well in your skin. Have your cells return to effervescence and vitality. Find calmness and contentedness. To have a soothed nervous system and a tranquil heart. So, woohoo, thanks for bringing that. Third time's charm. Cellular healing. Fourth time. Denise. We are the Hathors. Deep love. Mother's milk. Birth as a portal. Okay, so new beginnings, new birthing, giving yourself space to be able to start new things, but also feel like really healing that maternal energy. Okay, whether or not you had healthy maternal energy in this lifetime, whether or not you got a chance to be a healthy maternal energy in this lifetime, you can ask to kind of connect to the divine mother energy and see how that might serve you this week. Okay, Elizabeth, you're going to go star bathing. Light body, crystal grid, transmissions and activations. This literally could be like go outside when the stars are out. This could literally be reaching past any truth that may be just sitting right in front of you and bring some new awareness of, how vast our universe truly is. Tip. The golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Work with the child self this week. Work with your child self, work with the children if you have children in your life, really trying to figure out how to tap into those gifts that show up right away in life, the things that we're good at from the beginning that are ours to do naturally. Go back there and explore that. Okay, Courtney, perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Calm and good. There's our little planet. Whoa. Zoom out. Bigger picture. You can actually even do that meditation. You can literally let yourself go off planet and see how it feels. Janelle, focus with the whales and the orca elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Genuinely maybe go get some, orca music on, orca sounds on, see what kind of activates for you, but also just deep emotional healing. Okay. Donnie, you got the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Okay, so your message this week, don't hide, be seen. All right. Janice, the void for you. Okay, so it says stop, embrace winter, the great cosmic boom. So this week might be a very calm, slow, spacious week for you, especially with that spacious card. Catherine, focus on lifting the veil, okay? Questioning everything. Anything out of alignment must go, okay? So things that you thought you were supposed to keep around, people that you thought you were supposed to keep around, it's like if it's out of alignment with your next process, it's time to go. Robin, Austin, Chris, Robin, activated earth. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're led, okay? So go out into the world, find the different energy shifts, find the one that feels good to you, and hang out there. Austin, you're going to work with your star family, okay? So you're part of a team of souls. Call in your support, okay? So just really, you ask your unseen helpers for help this week. Don't forget, they're hanging out. Chris, perspective. Second time we've seen that. None of this matters. Zoom out. There's a common ground we all stand on. We don't have to be so divisive. So this week, zoom out, okay? Mountain River, Stephanie, your life is a canvas. Artist manifestation, creative accountability. Okay, so be accountable for the life that you're painting. Be accountable for the things you're speaking into reality and for what you focus on, because what you focus on is what you draw more of. Kalina, your focus for the week is also star family. You're part of a team. Call in that support. Don't forget You know, that team is there, loves to help you, knows you're here doing the hard stuff in a physical body. So ask for help. Lisa, you got the weight of the world, okay? So boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. This week, the spacious card that we got at the beginning, probably telling you to go ahead and back off a little bit. It's okay. All right. Okay. You're not alone. Isolation and physical connection and community. Feel yourself, allowing yourself to know, even when there doesn't seem to be anybody there, you're not alone. There's always helpers there. Ian, you're working with deep cellular healing. 5th time's the charm. I'm going to read the little thing, the little bit bottom bit now, because it's for all of us. 5 times now we've been told. Place the card in the portal of your heart and whisper the following. Here we go. Ready? I take back my vitality and energy and feel more and more healthy each and every day. My body knows how to heal, and my body knows how to heal. All right. That's what we're focusing on. Charlie, you got breaths to the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. It's just surrender. You can't control everything and you can't resist everything. It's good to just kind of be a partnership with the air that you breathe and the light that shines above you, that kind of stuff. You can't make those things happen, but you do need them, right? Becky, the golden children, work with the inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. Give yourself an opportunity to really be in the zone there. Know what your own inner gifts are. Remember what you were when you were a kid. Mimi. Okay, if you picked one at the beginning, hanging on here, you got the love, codependency, and boundaries. So just notice where you might be you're getting a little enmeshed with anything, and just kind of back off and create some new healthy boundaries. I'm me, you're you, and together we are something. We couldn't be without each other, but we don't have to be of each other. Okay. Christy, called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up and do a little bit more with those soul gifts and training. Really spent action-oriented week to your calling. Kira, baby steps for you. Okay. So action, but follow your intuition before it makes sense. So take baby steps, take action early and often, but small steps to get to where you want to go. Finn, I shuffled. You got baby steps too. Okay. So follow your intuition. Just don't question it. Take the little steps to get out of the space of, resistance. Christy has Lisa too. Okay, 3rd time's a charm for this one. All right, Earth School, you guys, life lessons, study higher learning. Lisa and all of us, we came here for this time period. We intentionally arrived in this place that's going through these things in order to learn about ourselves. Let me read a little bit more. Planet Earth is a great initiation of the soul and life lessons, our curriculum for which we enroll. These aren't one-time lessons, but themes we choose to circle around, deepening our experience of them. As we make our way through the spiral of life lessons aren't only about getting it right, they're also about getting it wrong. Remembering that the Earth is about getting it wrong. Remembering that the Earth is a planet of polarity helps with understanding Earth year, understanding. Sorry, you guys, I need glasses. Remembering that Earth is a planet and polarity helps with this understanding. Each year, it studies, deepens more and more. All right, so Earth School, you came here on purpose. All of you did. Cynthia, double mission. Okay, Lightworker Starseeds, serve the world by being you. You have a mission, maybe something that you want to do and bring to the world, and just by being you this week, especially, you are able to make some progress. So authentically show up everywhere you can. Sam, for you this week, you're going to be working with the Star Keepers. Cosmic ancestors see the light by staying grounded. Okay, ground into your body. It's going to be really helpful. If you need some grounding tips, you can go to my YouTube channel and just search grounding, and I have a video up there that tells you how to ground better. Okay, Hillary, portal week for you. Okay, the doors are opening. You decide rewards, wild card. So you get to have a little wild card week. Lots of opportunities showing up for you. Griffin, your week is focused on the cracked open. So 4th time's a charm on that one. So I'll read a little bit more because this is for all of us. Listen up, everyone. We're getting cracked open. Okay, here's some more about that. Be open to being cracked open, wide open. It's the difficult times that helps us grow and leaps and bounds in ways that could only dream were possible. But first, we have to crack us open. Sometimes it hurts like hell. It's nature's way. Whether you let it happen or not, it's going to happen. So surrender to the process of how the light gets in. How can you let your life crack open? Okay. Whoop. That was Griffin. Can't forget Birdie. Birdie, you got a portal. Okay, so doors are opening. You decide. Rewards, wild card, just like your mom. So give a little bit of opportunity energy. Be curious. Stay open. Aaron, Earth School for you too. Okay, so this card is 4th time we've seen it. So it's also for all of us. All right, I'm going to try and read a little bit more of it. If you pull this card while you're going through a difficult time, which sounds like we will because of the cracked open part, you're being prompted to remember that your soul came here to grow and learn. Try not to look at difficult times as getting it wrong. Instead, see them as opportunities for soul growth. If you can find a way to grow and soften your heart through the highs and lows, your soul is most definitely growing, which is the whole point. Pulling this card can also mean that you're being called to embark on a new area of study and growth. This could be through structure, learning, such as university, school, or training course. If you're having difficulties in a relationship, you're being reminded that these opportunities are for soul growth. After all, relationships are known as the number one way that we grow as souls while we're here on earth. How are you being called to grow and learn? All right, that's all for all of us. Sarah, the cosmic heart, okay? Deviation or devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So this is very much letting yourself recognize that everything you do matters. Everything that you do is important. And you want to just stay focused on the fact that when you do things, it creates more of those things. Okay. Emily, you're being called. Okay. So what are your soul gifts? What trainings does your soul want to get into? It's time to step up a little bit and get a little bit more focused on what you were learning. Okay. Carrie, for you, Earth School. Okay, you guys. So they're getting really loud now, right? 6th time for this one. You're here to learn. What are you learning? Take notes. You wanted to do it. It's not all fun, but sometimes it's really important. Natalie, fall into my arms. Okay, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Okay, I don't know. It's interesting that you both got that card. So just be aware that might be something happening that maybe needs you to ask for help and just surrender a bit, okay? Crystal, you got cracked open, okay? So I've already read all that there is to read about that. You're getting cracked open. Smokey is doing deep cellular healing, okay? So this is reminding you that you can heal. You get your cells optimized, okay? So cracked open and deep cellular healing. Stephanie, you're on a double mission. This week, you're going to work on serving the world by being you and also doing the things that are yours to do. So you have 2 things to do this week. Pure, authentic you, show up, be seen, and do those things that you know you want to get done. Gina, you're not for everyone. I love this card. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. This week is a week where for you to just not care whatever other people think. Okay, cool. Fair. Natalie, Earth School, 7th time. So everybody, we are on the Earth School. We are learning how to be ourselves by being on the planet Earth. Take notes. Eli, the seas of Mintaka. Nice. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. So this week you are bringing some unconsciousness energy while you're getting cracked open and on the Earth School so that you can see it more truthfully. Genevieve, cracked open. Everybody's getting cracked open this week. A little bit of extra attention. Isabel, you're going to all the paths lead to home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Okay, trust yourself. Get your inner senses a little more in tune. Okay, don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Worry about what your insides are doing. Safari, spirit, big picture thinking. Help us out here while we crack open. visionary inspired ideas. Okay. Share those ideas with us. Let us know what what we can do with our cracked open light selves. Deanna, you're going to focus on empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. So you're going to let go of other people's energies this week. You're going to really focus on that. Okay. All right. And I think we're almost to the end here. I almost always do this at the perfect timing. We got Kimberly and Juan Carlos. Kimberly, you got a great severing. Okay. Anger, conflict, softening to love. This with the cracked open energy for all of us and the earth skulls, you might feel a little angry. You might have a little anger coming up. Juan Carlos, you might feel a little lost. Okay, so lost lands, but you've done this before. Soul memories and gifts. Remember, you can do this. All right. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. And for those of you who are watching later, thanks for watching. It has been a pleasure. I'm going to throw one more card for my husband who might be watching and doing grocery shopping for me at the same time. Thanks. Okay, he's going to be working with the Star Brothers this week, which is protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. All right, you guys, go be amazing.